Man, I forgot to unmute my mic. My bad for that. Basically, what I said was, it feels like a terrible result, but in actual fact, it doesn't actually change much for us because we can still win every game we have remaining in the season, and win the league. So that's how we have to look at it. But it just sucks because, you know, we probably felt like we could have won this game. You know, we could have by a lot more than 2 goals, you know. But we didn't get 2 goals, we got 1. It just sucks. It really, really does. To miss chances like we did. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on player ratings in some areas, but, you know, you let me know. Maybe I'm being reactionary. I'm just fuming with this result because I feel like we had it in us. Chelsea aren't all that, in my opinion, you know. I really don't think they are, but then we play them and, well, we just can't seem to win. Wolves beat them 4-2, you know, like, why has it got to be us? Liverpool battered them 4-2. You know, it just sucks to be where we are in terms of after this game, but enough of that. You know, we have to look at the positives from here and hope for the best, I suppose. And starting with Edison in goal, I thought he had a really good game, you know. It's such a shame that this is going to reflect on him because he made some incredible saves. The first Jackson one denied Sterling running in one-on-one. It wasn't a save because he didn't give Sterling the time to shoot. And that incredible, and I mean incredible save in the second half when he like gets his leg across, incredible, and then he follows it up with another save, just amazing. Sorry, just doing the Instagram post for Man of the Match. It took me ages to find an Edison picture. But yeah, Edison, such a good performance, and it's just a shame that it taints on him as well, conceding this goal. But anyway, moving on from Edison, because although it's a shame, FIFA, because of chat, Doku was awful, cross the ball, for goodness sakes, it isn't hard. Ref was donkey. There's topics we need to get onto. And I'll get on to Doku, because, you'll probably disagree with my 7, but, I'll get on to it. Walker, 7. I thought he was decent, and maybe if he doesn't do that volley he did, we don't get the goal that at least got us a point out of this, It's a shame, really, because I don't think he was too bad. But, we conceded the goal, and Sterling is his man, so it drops him down a little bit. So, yeah, 7 for Walker. Akanji, 6.5, better from him, but still not amazing. I'm hoping that he can pick it up in terms of performance. But yeah, we'll see. Fella's not long been back from injury. Glad it was a draw, better than a loss. Yeah, you got that. Sorry, just got a message. Man of the match, Edison, hence the green number. He made some he made some great saves. Who played the worst? Haaland he's got the lowest rating for me. He had 9 shots and didn't score one of them, and only got one of them on target, I'm pretty sure, maybe 2. But none of those shots he took. It was one shot that wait there, I've just got another message. Haaland had too many opportunities. It's not that he didn't have. It's not that he had too many opportunities. It's that he didn't score any of them. Give Haaland 10 chances every game, alright? But he's got to score them. It's in my thumbnail of this stream. You have to score your chances, and he didn't. He really didn't. But it's just a shame. Because, if he just gets one of them in the back of the net... Like, I'm telling you, he had a sitter at one point. One-on-one header. He just needs to get the header on target and he's probably scored. Misses. I'm connecting to the stream, says Frostieri. Welcome to the chat, my lad. I bet you're gutted about the result, but it is what it is, I suppose, and we have to move from it. The one positive thing, though, I've said it a couple of times... we can still win the league if we win every game, right? Which might sound, like a bit ridiculous, but we can do that because we have. What's the next game you'll be streaming and when? Well, let me search up Man City's games. Streaming Tuesday, doing a watch along Man City vs Brentford. That'll begin at 7. Match preview on Monday, of course. Sunday, tomorrow, even there'll be a YouTube short and a pre-recorded video coming out, so be ready for all that. Who scored? Rodri, the beast. But anyway, though, back to player ratings. Going Ruben Diaz, I thought he did good today. I thought that he played a good game. Wednesday, don't know what we'll do on Wednesday. I'll find something, don't worry about it. Hopefully I'll find something. Streaming any other games other than City. Streaming the Carabao Cup final between Liverpool and Chelsea on on Sunday 25th, so, stick around for that. That's going to be a big one. Rodri deflection. I think that shot goes in, to be honest, deflection or not, but, I don't really care that it got deflected. Arsenal have had 2 deflected goals against us this season. Every team gets a bit of luck, and so did we today. So, I will take my luck, I guess. This City's dose of luck. But Diaz, solid at the back. I thought he was really solid. In contention for best defender, to be honest. But, just one moment, let the goal go in. Go Nathan Ake, 7. Would have been 7.5, but the goal, I think he can do a bit better on him. That's his area, left back area, that we praise him so much for, and he wasn't there to defend it, was he? So, shame, really, but it is what it is, I suppose, and we'll have to learn to defend better on situations like this. We've gone down, we've been behind in our last 8 times in our last 13 Premier League games. That is a ridiculous stat. We're champions. We shouldn't be going behind, in our last 13. It's just like, come on, I like the feeling of losing and getting back up. But if you're going to be losing, then you have to get back up every single time. And we got back up today, but only halfway. We needed to get the job done, and we didn't. But anyway, going on to Rodri, got the goal. Big goal from Rodri, one of his many. Good performance from him. Passing was great and everything like that. I thought he was solid. He acknowledged the defensive, the need to be better defensively. He acknowledged that in his interview after the game, match interview. So he sees it too. He sees that we need to defend, which probably means that the whole team sees that. Okay, Pep will see it too. We have to defend better. I want us to defend better, like how we were last season, back end of last season. Honestly, scoring against us was we were like a rock in terms of scoring against us. Our defence was just amazing to watch. I remember us against Bayern Munich, we were brilliant. But yeah, going on to Phil Foden, I thought this was a bit quieter from him. Definitely not bad though. He had some decent moments, but I remember at one point he got in Erling Haaland's way. At that point, I'd get out of Erling Haaland's way there, because he's the striker, okay, and he's the guy we need to back when shooting in the box. I know he was having a bad game, but I expect Erling Haaland to score, and I expect him to score every time he gets in the box and has a shot. So you just got to leave him to that. KDB 7, he couldn't do any more, really. That cross into the box for Erling Haaland, had a header 1-on-1. By the way, Phil Foden, nice ball into the box for Haaland, was in 1-on-1 too, but he missed that. It just wasn't it for Haaland today, which is such a shame, but we needed it to be. We just needed one of those many chances he had to go in, but it just didn't. He just couldn't do it. But yeah, KDB, good game. The one moustache free, welcome to the chat. But thank you for tuning in. I haven't seen you before. We got hosed by refs. Chelsea set up well, smart, going with hard, fast counter-attack approach, created many good chances. Chelsea, we were hosed by refs, simple. Keep up the good work. By the way, yeah, I want to say this. Yeah, I think City deserved to win. Okay, based on how many chances we created. But the one moustache free is right. Chelsea were good. Chelsea did set up well. They used their pace in a good way, and they carved us open at times, which we struggled to do massively against Chelsea. And I've got to say, I don't really think we even did carve them open. But yeah, cheers. Keep up the good work, says the one moustache free. And you that. Let's just hope City can get back to keeping the good work. It's a shame. We're 2 points off Arsenal now, which means if we win our game in hand, we're 1 point off Liverpool. So, that's where we're really looking. Goal difference, we're 5 behind on Arsenal, we're 4 behind on Liverpool. We need that to change, and Chelsea remain 10th in the league. 14 points behind Villa and 18 behind us. But going on to Alvarez here, I thought he was poor. Had about 3 shots and none of them looked all that. His shooting was no better than Haaland's for me. Shame really, because I expect better. I backed him for this game too, you know. Next 10 fixtures for City: Brentford, Bournemouth, United, Liverpool, Brighton, Arsenal, Villa, Palace, Luton, Tottenham. Out of all those, in the reverse fixture, we drew 3 of them, lost 2 of them, won the other 5. It's tough. It is tough. Our top 6 record's got to improve too, because, like, how many games we didn't beat Liverpool, we didn't beat Arsenal, we didn't beat Spurs, we haven't beaten Chelsea, we beat United. It's got to change. It really does. It's got to change against Liverpool and Arsenal and Spurs. Everyone. It really, really does. Going on to Jeremy Doku. I've given him a 7. FIFA made a good point of how Doku, crossing the ball. But I thought there was moments where he crossed the ball. Of course, Doku's going to hold the ball, a lot. That's like telling Raheem Sterling not to hit a run on the break. That's just how Doku plays. He's a winger through and through, and he will take on his man a lot. But I thought holding the ball, he was a lot better today, especially as the game went on. I thought he got better. So I wasn't too disappointed with Doku today. I just think there were moments where he could have been better, but I'm giving him a 7. It's a bit generous, you could argue. Probably 6.5 is more fair. But yeah, Jeremy Doku, keep going at it. Keep working towards becoming that perfect winger we need. He's young and he's got so much room to grow. So big up Jeremy Doku. Keep it up. Erling Haaland, 4.5 I've given you. You had 9 shots and none of them went in. The last time City had a striker that did that, it was Sergio Aguero in 2017 against Man United. We can't afford to do that. We have to capitalise on every chance we get. Alvarez isn't poised / playing well at the moment. He lacks control at times, not always patient. He likes to rip a shot when it isn't an open opportunity and might be blocked, not the City way. Yeah, I made a comment on his shooting earlier. I don't think any of his shots are on target, and if any of them, I don't think he tested the keeper, which is what we expect from Alvarez because he is a striker. I know he's been playing more of a cam centre forward maybe role this season, but he has played striker a lot, and he should be able to shoot like a striker. But, shot at times today, like you said, where it just wasn't the right opportunity to shoot, and maybe just holding the ball would have been better. But, no, he just gave it a shot instead, and he was the one guy I was fully for taking off. Erling Haaland, though, it is just one of those games with Haaland. It is just one of those, but it's one of those games that makes him look really bad. He missed a couple of sitters, this is something that'll play on Haaland because, it clearly affected him. He pushed the camera away and stuff like that. Of course, he's not going to be happy because he knows that he could have had a huge impact on the game. He had huge opportunities. The cross from Kevin De Bruyne into the box comes to mind. The cross from, funnily enough, Julian Alvarez comes to mind. The cross from Phil Foden comes to mind. He has to score at least one of them. At least one. Okay? At the very minimum one, and he didn't even get any of them on target. You got to test the keeper at the very minimum when it comes to those. I'm not asking a lot to get shots on target, But it's just one of those games, I'm sure, because that's the calibre of striker Erling Haaland is. Going on to Bernardo, though, I thought when he came on, we looked a lot better. Julian Alvarez, it was the right substitution. He wasn't having a great game. And Bernardo coming on, I think changed us a bit because he offers us a bit more creativity, a bit more control, and helped us during the latter stages of the game. If you want the truth, I wish he came on sooner. I think, but to be fair, he's just been knocked. I think he would have started the game if he hadn't gotten that knock against Copenhagen. That's the honest truth. It's just such a shame with Bernardo that he got injured, because I think he starts today if he didn't. But yeah, it's a shame. But it's good that Bernardo's injury wasn't too serious, and should be back for hopefully next game or the game after. But there you go, that's the player ratings. In terms of the actual game, I thought we were better than Chelsea, not to say Chelsea were bad. But yeah, Chelsea set up well and they managed to lock us down, but we should have taken our chances, but everything else I thought was fine from City. But yeah, we have to play better in the future, because Arsenal and Liverpool, they won't give us that many chances. I really want to stay, but I can't. I'm sleepy, so why not drop a comment? Have a great stream. Thank you, Ali Lola. Big up to you. Get a good sleep, lad. Yeah, it's good to get a good sleep. But yeah, there you go. In terms of the game, though, we're not going to get that many chances against Arsenal and Liverpool. They are not going to let us shoot 30 times. We might get 15 tops. And I'm talking tops. But I would like to get onto the ref. I'm not going to spend all day on this because refs shouldn't decide games. And we shouldn't have to depend on refs. Haaland had a poor performance, yes, but these things happen. Games like this will make Haaland better. He won't like what happened today and will go and make an effort to... Yeah, exactly. It is just one of those games with Haaland. We can't expect him to get hat-tricks every game or even get a goal every game. We'd love him to. Of course we would, because that is just what we want from that's what every team wants from their striker. But we have to acknowledge that he's going to have bad games, sadly. And this was one of them, okay? It sucks that it was, because of how many chances he had. But like you said, remember the fella's 23. This is not Erling Haaland's prime. His prime is yet to come, and this is only going to build towards it. So I hope that this just powers Erling Haaland up. I even hope the media puts pressure on him, because I think he'll love that. I think he'll love it. Because I think he'll just take that and go on and just tear it up. Unlucky Erling today. And I think I've given you a deserved rating of 4.5. I could budge to a 5, okay? But go out next game and have a better performance. Go up against Brentford. We're at the Etihad again. This is the third time in a row playing at the Etihad. Go out against Brentford and show us, show City fans that there's nothing to worry about. Because I don't think there is. I don't think there is anything to worry about. I just think that you just need to assure that. The media will rip him, agree. It will motivate him. Good take. Thank you, the one moustache. You know what, man? You are actually good, the one moustache. I think this is your first time on the channel. If it isn't, then welcome back. If it is, though, you've been great, lad. You talking sense, honestly. But there you go. That really concludes my my match review. It's a shame, this result, but if we win every game from now until the end of the season, we win the league, and that's how we have to look at it. That might sound outrageous because we have to play Liverpool at Anfield, we have to play Spurs at their stadium, we have to play Arsenal as well, and Man United again. But like you said, we've been here before, and we're here again, and we're going to go all the way. The one moustache free says that he's been here before. Alright, well, welcome back, lad. Great to have you here. and you said that you subscribe. Big up to you. 370 subs, by the way, guys, which is great. You know, that's another little goal that we've hit in February. The goal initially for February was 350, and we've hit 370. So what can I say? Big up to everyone who's contributed towards that. I guess next goal is 380. You know, so slow little mini goals, but stuff that feels great to hit. Big up to every single person in the chat. I really do appreciate the support you've shown. The One Moustache Free, you've been great. Frost Fury, thank you. Ali Lolo, Kyle, FIFA, everyone who tunes in, everyone who watches this on after the stream is over, everyone who was watching this, thank you a lot. More content coming out tomorrow, including a short and a pre-recorded video, so if you want more content, just look there. Big up to everyone, and yeah, see you next time. See ya!